What if I told you that the life you're waiting for has already been created, and the only thing standing between you and it is the version of yourself you choose to be right now? Welcome to Law of Assumption, where we explore how your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape your reality, and how you can step into the version of yourself that already has everything you desire. You were never meant to live your life in fear, wondering if your dreams are out of reach. You came here to imagine freely, to feel deeply, to believe fully, and through that belief, to shape your reality. Every morning you wake up is not just another day repeating itself, it's a powerful moment where you get to direct the energy inside you. This power isn't somewhere far away, it's not in someone else's hands, and it's not something you earn through struggle. It already belongs to you, right now. It's simply waiting for you to notice it. You are the one in control. You are the cause behind everything that unfolds in your world. And the moment you truly accept that, not halfway, not casually, but completely, you'll start to see how everything begins to align with what you assume to be true. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. It mirrors you, it follows your lead. Your reality reflects your inner state. Once you understand that, you stop trying to fix what's outside and start shifting what's within. Nothing out there changes until something changes inside you. The only way to step into a new life is to become a new version of yourself. Not later, not when everything looks perfect, but right now. Because right now is the only moment that exists. And right now is when creation happens. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. And who you are is based on what you accept as real and true. That feeling inside you, that inner knowing, that's the real key. It connects your imagination to your reality. It turns thoughts into something you can experience. So ask yourself, what are you accepting as true right now? Are you stuck in past pain, replaying what went wrong, or worrying about what could go wrong? Or are you living in the feeling that what you desire is already yours? You have to return to that feeling again and again until it becomes your natural state. Don't worry about how it will happen. Don't search for proof. Don't entertain doubt. A seed doesn't question how it becomes a tree. It simply grows from within, and that's exactly what you need to do. Your imagination is where everything begins. Your thoughts create the structure. Your feelings pull it into reality. You're not hoping anymore. You're knowing. You're not waiting. You're assuming. You're not chasing anything. You're becoming it. This is how manifestation truly works. And you're already doing it every single day, whether you're aware of it or not. Every thought you focus on, every emotion you hold on to, every conversation you have in your mind, all of it is shaping what comes next. You can't stay in a state of lack and expect abundance to show up. You can't feel unloved and expect to experience deep connection. Life doesn't give you what you ask for. It reflects what you are being. So who are you being? Are you the person waiting for things to change, or the person who already lives as if it's done? Are you asking for signs, or are you becoming the proof? There's a huge difference between hoping and knowing. Hope feels uncertain, knowing feels solid. Hope waits, knowing moves with confidence. That's why it's important to remind yourself of this daily. Not because the words themselves have power, but because they bring your focus back. They wake you up from reacting to life and remind you that you are creating it. Your attention is powerful. Whatever you focus on, you give energy to. Whatever you feel deeply inside, you eventually experience outside. So stop reacting, stop begging, stop checking the outside world to see if something has changed. You are the change. Once you step into the version of yourself that already has what you want and you stay there with confidence, your world has no choice but to reflect that. Not through force, but because that's how it works. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You don't need to prove anything. All you need to do is go within, see it clearly, feel it fully, live from it. When you do that, things start shifting in ways you can't explain. People feel drawn to you. Opportunities appear. Your situation begins to rearrange itself. You're not chasing anything anymore. You're attracting it. Your imagination shapes your reality. And once you truly understand that, everything becomes flexible in your hands. Not because the world changes on its own, but because you change how you hold it. Your world is just a reflection of you, and reflections don't lead, they follow. This is why feeling is so important. Your subconscious responds to emotions, not just words. You can repeat affirmations all day, but if your feeling doesn't match, it won't stick. You have to feel it as real, not just think it, but experience it inside. So how do you do that? You go inward. You close your eyes and imagine a moment that would naturally happen if your desire was already real. Hear the words, see the scene, feel the emotion, feel the gratitude, the excitement, the calm certainty. You're not imagining to make it happen. You're imagining because it's already done. That's the shift. You're not creating something new. You're choosing a version of reality that already exists. The life you want is already there. Your job is to align with it by becoming the version of yourself who lives it. You don't just think about it, you live from it. You feel it as if it's already yours. The message has already been sent. The money is already there. The relationship already exists. The success is already secured. You're just stepping into it. Your belief changes your experience of time. Your imagination moves you into a different reality. Your feelings show you where you are. And if you don't like how you feel, you don't fight it. You choose again. You shift your focus. You direct your inner world. You are not controlled by your emotions. You can guide them. You can choose to feel love, power, peace, abundance. And when you do, your outer world eventually reflects that choice. This isn't random. It's a law. Whatever you consistently feel and accept as true will become your reality. It doesn't depend on whether you deserve it or not. You already do. The only thing that slows it down is doubt, inconsistency, and constantly looking outside for confirmation. It's like planting a seed and digging it up every day to check if it's growing. You have to let it be. Trust what you can't see yet. That's real faith. Speak it until you feel it. Feel it until it becomes natural. Become it until it shows up. If you want someone to think about you, become the version of yourself that is already loved and desired. If you want money to flow to you, feel what it's like to already have it. Walk into life knowing you're supported. Not one day, now, because now is where everything changes. When you stay in that state, life starts showing you what was already true. You don't force it, you allow it, you don't earn it, you accept it. This isn't about forcing belief, it's about relaxing into what's already yours. The moment you stop resisting and start accepting, things begin to flow. You are not a victim of life, you are shaping it. You don't wait for change, you create it by staying loyal to the feeling of already having what you want. When you fully commit to that version of yourself, without doubt or hesitation, everything around you begins to align with it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The only thing that needs to change is inside you. Every transformation you've ever heard about started with someone choosing to believe in something they couldn't yet see, and you can do the same. Start walking like it's already yours. Think from that place. Move with that energy, not because someone told you to, but because you know who you are. You're not someone who hopes, you're someone who knows. You're not begging for anything, you're connected to it. You're not reaching outward, you're realizing it within, and that realization changes everything. When you fully accept it, you don't need to chase anything. Life starts moving, people respond differently, opportunities show up, doors open, because the outside always reflects the inside. You are not separate from what you want. The only thing that creates distance is doubt. The moment you believe it's yours and live that way, everything starts to shift. But you have to stay consistent. You have to return to that feeling again and again, even when nothing looks different yet. You don't do this once, you make it your state of being. There's nothing to fix outside, no one to control. When you change inside, everything else follows. See yourself as already successful, already chosen, already loved, already having it all, because you are. There is no separation. That was just an illusion. You are at the center of your reality, creating everything from within. Feel that, sit with it, let it fill you. Care more about how you feel inside than what you see outside, because what you feel becomes what you see. It's not enough to just imagine. You have to feel it deeply, you have to become it. And when you do, everything starts to move. Events line up, people act, things happen. Two people can be in the same place, but live completely different realities. The difference is what they believe. So decide, are you living as if it's done, or are you still waiting? If you keep waiting for signs, you delay everything. You are the sign. Live like it's already yours, and watch how everything starts responding to you. People reach out, money comes in, opportunities find you, not by chance, but because you changed. It's not ego, it's alignment, it's not pretending, it's remembering who you are. You are not lost, you are powerful. You are stepping into the place that has always belonged to you. The one who chooses, the one who feels, the one who decides. Not through pressure or struggle, but through calm certainty. Not through force, but through trust. And real trust is not just hoping things will work out, it's a deep inner knowing that they already have. When you move through life with that kind of certainty, something powerful begins to happen. Everything around you starts adjusting, situations shift, people respond differently, obstacles seem to disappear, paths open in ways you didn't expect, and the only thing that changed was you. Not your environment, not your past, just you. You stepped into the feeling of it being done. You accepted it internally, you relaxed into the knowing, and suddenly, what once felt difficult becomes simple. What once felt delayed starts moving quickly. What once felt impossible begins to feel natural. This isn't something random or uncertain. It's not based on luck. It's a principle. The more you repeat this truth, the more you let it sink into your mind and your emotions as something real, not just an idea, the faster it becomes your experience. So take a breath, let go of resistance. Allow yourself to settle into this understanding. This has always been true. You're just remembering it now. You're aligning with it now. You're stepping back into your real nature. Everything begins in the mind. Reality is flexible. And your assumptions act like instructions. You don't need years of training or some special gift. You only need to decide to believe, decide to assume, decide to feel. That's where it starts. The shift always happens inside first, and only then does it show up outside. Never the other way around. This is where most people get stuck. They wait to see something before they believe it. But the ones who truly change their lives do the opposite. They believe first, they feel it first, they choose it first, and then everything else follows. You are the cause, you are the starting point, you are the one directing it all. So move through your day as if it's already yours. Speak like it's already done. Think from the version of you who has already succeeded. Don't wait for life to prove it to you. Let life follow your lead. The moment you stop seeing life as something outside of you and start seeing it as a reflection of you, everything shifts. You stop needing others to validate you because you already know your value. You stop checking for messages because you already feel connected within. You stop looking for signs because you understand that you are the sign. Your inner world becomes the blueprint and the outer world simply follows it. Every moment you spend feeling as if your desire is already real is shaping your reality. Even if you don't see it right away, it's always working. Nothing you assume is ignored. Your inner state is always sending a signal. You can choose to focus on delay, or you can rest in certainty. The version of you who already has what you want isn't questioning time. That version knows it's already here. Time itself bends based on your belief. The clearer and stronger your inner world becomes, the faster things begin to move outside. What once felt far away starts to come closer. What once felt difficult becomes normal. But one thing matters most: consistency. Not through effort or strain, but through ease and steady belief. Through returning again and again to that inner state. That's why reminders matter, not because they hold power, but because they remind you of yours. You are the one creating through your state of being. You don't attract by chasing, you attract by becoming. When you feel loved, people respond to you differently. When you feel abundant, opportunities begin to find you. When you feel chosen, others reflect that back to you. They may not understand why, but they feel it. This is how it was always meant to be. You were never meant to just react to life. You were meant to create it through your state. Every state you step into is like stepping into a different reality. When you shift your state, you shift what's possible. The world around you only reflects who you believe you are. So ask yourself, who are you being right now? The version of you who is waiting, or the version of you who already has it? The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is your state. Not time, not luck, not effort, just the state you live in. Every state carries its own feeling. Being loved feels a certain way. Being wealthy feels a certain way. Being confident, desired, successful, all of it has its own energy. And when you stay in that energy consistently, the world begins to match it. This isn't about forcing results. It's about resting in the identity of already having it. There's a quiet confidence that comes with this. Not arrogance, just certainty. A calm knowing that what's yours cannot pass you by. A calm knowing that even when you don't see results yet, something is already moving behind the scenes. And there is always movement. Every time you step into that state, something shifts. Conversations happen, opportunities form. Things begin aligning in ways you may not even notice yet. You have to trust that. Trust that your inner state has the power to change things, because it does. Your world is simply your inner state made visible. The person you're thinking about can feel that shift. The money you want is already in motion. The health you desire is already within you, waiting for you to align with it. Your role is not to force it, your role is to accept it. Acceptance bridges the gap. Feeling opens the door. Imagination shows the way. And you practice this by becoming aware of your thoughts, guiding your emotions, and returning again and again to the knowing that it's already done. Not that it will happen, not that it might, that it already is. You're not pretending, you're choosing from what already exists. You're aligning with the version of reality that matches your new belief. And once you shift, your world has no choice but to follow. Maybe not instantly, but inevitably. But you have to stay there, not visit that state for a moment and leave it. You have to live in it, breathe in it, let it become natural. That's when things begin to show up in surprising ways. Messages come, opportunities appear, problems dissolve, things start flowing. Not because you chased them, but because you allowed them, because you became the version of yourself who already has them. That's what creation really is. It starts within, and what you hold inside eventually shows up outside. You are not weak, you are not lost, you are not powerless, you are awareness itself expressing through this life. You are the energy behind your thoughts, the presence behind your identity, and when you remember that, everything changes. Stop looking outside for answers, stop asking for approval, stop searching for signs, keep returning inward until your inner world feels more real than anything outside. When that happens, everything begins to shift. Life responds, people change, situations adjust, because your belief creates, your imagination holds the vision, your feeling shapes the outcome, your assumption sets the direction. And once you understand that, you stop settling, you stop doubting, you stop asking if it's working, and you move through life from that knowing until it becomes your reality. They feel you now. That connection, that pull, it's already there. Not because of something you said, but because of what you felt inside. Everything begins within you, always. So now that you truly understand this, not just in your mind, but in your feeling, let it sink into every part of you. Let it become natural. You're not doing this to make something happen. You're doing it because it already has. Life isn't waiting on you to figure it out. It's waiting on you to decide. So decide fully, without doubt, without checking for proof. Let go of the old version of you, the one who waited, the one who doubted. Step into the one who knows. And when you do, everything begins to shift. People feel it, situations align. Timing works in your favor, not by chance, but because of the law. And persistence matters, not forced effort, but staying true to that inner state, staying loyal to the version of you who already has it. Even when the outside world looks the same, you stay grounded in what you feel inside. That's not denial, that's focus. That's what changes everything. So if you want someone, stop chasing them. Become the version of you who already has them. Feel it, live it. If you want money, stop focusing on what's missing. Step into the feeling of already having enough. Let that feeling guide you. If you want better health, stop identifying with the problem. Start identifying with the version of you who is already well. Feel that. Now. Because now is where everything begins. Every moment holds new possibilities, and the one you experience depends on the state you choose. So choose carefully. Choose the version of you who already has what you want. Because once you stop trying and start being, everything changes. Effort turns into ease. Doubt turns into clarity. Waiting turns into perfect timing. You move from reacting to leading your life, and in that shift, everything starts to come together. At the end of everything you've just heard, everything comes back to one simple truth. You are not waiting for your life to change. You are the one changing it. Not through effort, not through chasing, not through forcing outcomes, but through the quiet, powerful decision of who you choose to be inside. This whole message leads you to one realization. Nothing outside of you has ever had the final say. Not your past, not your circumstances, not other people, not delays, not even time itself. The only thing that has ever shaped your experience is the state you live in, the identity you accept, and the feelings you repeatedly return to. You're not here to hope your way into a better life. You are here to step into it, to claim it, to embody it before you ever see proof of it. Because proof was never meant to come first. Your assumption comes first, your belief comes first, your feeling comes first, and then reality follows. So if there is one thing you take from all of this, let it be this. Stop waiting for confirmation. Stop asking if it's working. Stop looking around for signs that something is changing. You are the sign. The moment you decide internally, fully, and without hesitation that it is already yours, that moment is where everything begins to shift. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need perfect conditions. You only need to choose, and to keep choosing, the version of yourself who already has what you desire, to think like them, to feel like them, to move through life as them. Because the version of you who already has it doesn't doubt. That version doesn't check for results. That version doesn't wonder when it will happen. That version lives in the certainty that it already has. And when you stay loyal to that state, when you return to it again and again, no matter what the outside world shows you, something powerful takes place. Reality begins to reorganize itself around you. People shift, opportunities appear, circumstances align, not because you force them to, but because they have no choice but to reflect who you are being. This is where most people give up. They step into the feeling for a moment, then go back to doubt the second they don't see immediate change. But now you understand. It's not about touching that state once. It's about living in it, breathing in it, making it your natural way of being. You are not practicing to get something. You are practicing because it is already done. You are not becoming someone new. You are remembering who you have always been beneath the doubt. And yes, there may be moments where your mind tries to pull you back, moments where the old habits of thinking show up. But that's where your power is, not in never having doubt, but in choosing again, returning again, standing firm in your inner knowing no matter what. Because every time you return to that state, you strengthen it. Every time you feel it real, you impress it deeper. And every time you persist, you move closer to seeing it fully reflected in your world. You are not separate from what you desire. There is no real distance between you and the life you want. The only gap that ever existed was the one created by belief. And the moment you change that belief, the gap disappears. So walk forward from here with certainty, not loud, forced confidence, but calm, grounded knowing. The kind of knowing that doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. The kind that doesn't get shaken by temporary appearances. Move through your days as the person who already has it. Let your thoughts reflect it. Let your feelings confirm it. Let your actions come from it. And most importantly, let it feel natural to you. Because when it feels natural, it becomes real. You don't have to rush. You don't have to control every detail. You don't have to figure out how it will happen. All of that is taken care of once you align within. Your only responsibility is your state. Your only job is to remain faithful to the version of you who already lives the life you want. And when you do that consistently and without wavering, reality has no option but to follow. It must reflect your assumption. It must match your inner world. It must deliver what you have already accepted as true. So this is your moment, not tomorrow, not someday, right now. Choose who you are. Choose what is true for you. Choose the life you are ready to live. And then don't look back. Because the moment you truly decide, it's already done. If this message resonated with you, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon on Law of Assumption so you never miss what's meant for you. And comment, "It is done," if you're stepping fully into your new reality.